Hey y'all, it's Kim. So this is from the Office of the Director of National Intelligence of Tulsi Gabbard. This is a press release for immediate release, ODNI news release number 15-25, July 18th, 2025. So, new evidence of Obama administration conspiracy to subvert President Trump's 2016 victory and presidency. So, Washington, D.C. On Friday, Director of National Intelligence, DNI, Tulsi Gabbard, revealed overwhelming evidence that demonstrates how, after President Trump won the 2016 election against Hillary Clinton, President Obama and his National Security Cabinet members manufactured and politicized intelligence to lay the groundwork for what was essentially a years long coup against President Trump. In the months leading up to the November 2016 election, the intelligence community, the IC, consistently assessed that Russia is probably not trying to influence the election by using cyber means. On December 7th, 2016, after the election, talking points were prepared for DNI, the Director of National Intelligence, James Clapper, stating foreign adversaries did not use cyber attacks on election infrastructure to alter the U.S. presidential election outcome. On December 9th, 2016, President Obama's White House gathered top National Security Council principals for a meeting that included James Clapper, John Brennan, Susan Rice, John Kerry, Loretta Lynch, Andrew McCabe, and others to discuss Russia. After the meeting, DNI Clapper's executive assistant sent an email to IC leaders tasking them with creating a new IC assessment per the president's request that details the tools Moscow used and actions it took to influence the 2016 election. It went on to say ODNI will lead this effort with participation from CIA, FBI, NSA, and DHS. Obama officials leaked false statements to media outlets, including the Washington Post, claiming Russia has attempted through cyber means to interfere in, if not only actively influencing, the outcome of an election. On January 6, 2017, a new intelligence community assessment was released that directly contradicted the IC assessments that were made throughout the previous 6 months. After months of investigation into this matter, the facts reveal this new assessment was based on information that was known by those involved to be manufactured, i.e., the Steele dossier, or deemed as not credible. This was this was politicized intelligence that was used as a basis for countless smears seeking to delegitimize President Trump's victory. The years long Mueller investigation, two congressional impeachments, high level officials being investigated, arrested, and thrown in jail, heightened U.S. Russian tensions, and more. The issue I'm raising is not a partisan issue. It is one that concerns every American. The information we're releasing today clearly shows that there was a treasonous conspiracy in 2016 committed by officials at the highest level of our government. Their goal was to subvert the will of the American people and enact what was essentially a years long coup with the objective of trying to usurp the president from fulfilling the mandate bestowed upon him by the American people, said DNI Tulsi Gabbard. Their egregious abuse of power and blatant rejection of our Constitution threatens the very foundation and integrity of our democratic republic or constitutional republic, but okay. So, no matter how powerful, every person involved in this conspiracy must be investigated and prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law to ensure nothing like this ever happens again. The American people's faith and trust in our democratic republic and therefore the future of our nation depends on it. As such, I'm providing all documents to the Department of Justice to deliver the accountability that President Trump, his family, and the American people deserve. The files and a memo on today's release are available on dni.gov, which I already did one of the documents, but I'll probably go and try to do the others. And then DNI Gabbard will post updates on X and True Social. So, I mean, if you have those, I gave up my X after Elon threw his little tantrum. So I was like, I'm not paying $3 a month to be basically lectured and then, try to hamstring the president. Like, whatever you feel about Donald Trump, I mean, he's still just, I think, trying to save face with everything that happened with the Tesla backlash and all that crap. So whatever, whatever. But still, I mean, yeah. If this stuff is actually like true and it's founded, people need to go to jail for it. That's just my opinion. Because otherwise, if we don't have any accountability for anything, then people just get away with it and they just keep doing and doing and doing. And then the next time it's just going to be even more egregious. So, whatever. But anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.